The offset command is one of the most useful commands in AutoCAD. It creates a new concentric circle, a new parallel line, or a new parallel curve. You can offset an object at a specified distance or through to a specific point. Let's try these out. Start off by opening up the offset examples file. Now here we have some basic and very simple contour lines, each of them parallel to each other. Here we have the center line of a road with some simple rectangular shaped lots. We can use the offset command to add new contour lines to our pond. Start the offset command. You do that by typing in the word offset, O-F-F-S-E-T, or just enter in the letter O. Now on the ribbon, the offset command is found up here in the Modify panel. It has its own special button that's right here in the bottom right. Start the command, and you have to give a distance. This will be the distance from the selected object or the original object to the new object that we're going to create. Let's type in 20 units. Press Enter. This means that the command is going to create a parallel line that's 20 units away from the original source line. Now select an object to offset. We'll go with the inside line. AutoCAD will automatically generate a preview of where the new line is going to go. If it's satisfactory, just left-click, and your new line is created. Now you can see here, these two lines are equally distant from each other all the way around its contour. They're parallel. The offset command is typically still active whenever you go and use it. So let's start it up again. We'll go with 20 units again. Press Enter, select the inside line, and there you go. Now we're still in it. We can pick our line again, or a new line, and start to offset. Now you can see here, it created two different closed polylines. That's because the distance between this first line and where it comes in again is smaller than our offset distance. It couldn't create the line, so it creates closed areas where appropriate. But that's okay, because that's what we would want to do in this case. Now maybe you don't want to offset by a specific distance, but maybe you want the new line to pass through a specific point. So start the offset command again, and instead of entering in a distance, type in the letter T, as you can see here, is for the word through, because we're going to select an object and offset it through another point. So let's go up to our center line, pick it, and now pick the edge of one of these lots. You can snap to it with an endpoint. And this puts our new line parallel to the original line, but travels through our specific point. We can do that again on the other side of the road. And there you go, you very quickly created the center line of your road with your two right-of-ways. Now let's do something really fancy. Say you want to offset the line to a different layer. A layer gives an object its characteristics, and it groups similar objects together, especially objects that need to look the same or similar to each other. We want this edge of our road to be on the road layer, not the center. So let's activate the road layer by clicking up here in this box in the layer panel. Click the black arrow and select road. Now, road was already set as being active in the file, but in case a change had been made, that's how you would do it. Now, any new object that we draw, for example, a line, will be drawn on the road layer. It's a solid continuous line that's magenta in color. So let's use the offset command again. Press Enter and hit the letter L, or click on the word layer here in the command line. And now we have two options, current or source. Current will draw the new object on our current layer. Source will draw the object on the same layer as the source object you selected, just like it did here with our center line. It kept it on the center line, but that's not what we want to do. We want to create a parallel line to our center line of our road, but we want it to be drawn on the road layer. Pick the current option. And now we're going to do things the exact same way. Enter in a distance of 12. Press Enter. And now pick the center line of the road again and offset it. Now we've drawn a road that has 2 lines. Each lane designated by those lines is 12 units in width. So our road is 24 units wide.